What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting our day at HO Penn once again. This is the local Caterpillar dealer here, and they have a fusion coupler in stock for us for the new loader that we have. So I gotta run inside, grab the ticket. I'm sure they're gonna make me pull around side and load it with a forklift into the bed of my truck. It is obviously pretty big and pretty heavy, so there's no way we're bringing it out the front and putting it in the truck. But after this, I have to run over to Fleet Pride. I have one of the wheel studs off the front of our 4300. That is the red truck at our Orange County yard, but I have one of the studs here. The reason I have this is last year we put aluminum wheels on that truck and the studs are just a hair too short now. The lug nuts get on there and lock on the wheels. We've had no issues, but it would be nicer if the studs were at least half an inch longer, maybe even an inch. We don't need to go too crazy. The nuts are pretty much all the way on, but the problem with the aluminum wheels is that the wheels are a little bit thicker, so it doesn't allow the nuts to grab as much of the stud. So hopefully they have them in stock. We need 20 of them. There's 10 on each wheel. If they don't have them, the guy said that he can get them pretty quick, but let me run inside here, grab my ticket, we'll get this thing loaded, and then head on over to Fleet Pride. All right, guys, I am up at our Orange County yard. I have the fusion coupler pieces right here in the bed of my truck. They are these two pieces. The reason we got these is to mount them on a plow for that new 926M that we have. The pins on that machine are different than the rest of the machines that we have, so we don't have a plow that can go on it. We want to set that up that way if we need to go out, we can go out. I also have two batteries here for our GMC 4500 over there. That truck is for sale. I'm about to throw these in. We may have a buyer on it who wants to come and test drive it, so we're throwing new batteries in it for him rather than jumping it. It would start, we just haven't run it in a while, so I'm gonna put two brand new batteries in it. The studs for this International are ordered. They only had 7 in stock, so he's got to bring the rest of them in. They should be in tomorrow, but as you can tell, Rodrigo knocked, I guess he knocked 2 of them out. He only gave me 1. There's 1 there and 1 here missing. I don't know where the other one went, but it doesn't really matter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on each wheel. So when those are here, we'll pick them up and get them. I am gonna bring one of these with me just to make sure that they give me the exact same studs. I don't want to get something that is different. The only difference is that they are going to be about half an inch longer. These nuts go on pretty good, but of course it's getting jammed up. There must be some stuff on the threads there, but they barely get on to the studs. So we obviously want some extra thread outside of the nut. So that is what we were going to do. This is what I was talking about with the thickness of these aluminum wheels. That is why the nuts don't get all the way on. But let me go throw those batteries in that truck and make sure it starts up. All right, so slight issue. We're going to have to hit the pause button on changing these batteries. On this battery box, this whole step slides out, but there's 2 star bit bolts, one right there and then another one over on this side. I don't have that bit, and we don't have that bit here in the shop. I just looked around and it's nowhere to be found. So luckily we are coming back here tomorrow. I'm actually bringing our pressure washer that's a trailer here, and we're cleaning this truck, and we'll probably clean a couple of the other trucks while we're here with it anyway. So I'm gonna throw these batteries in our shop, and tomorrow Rodrigo will bring the bit up from our main shop. I'll meet him here, whoever gets here. Well, I can't do it without the bit, but if he gets here before me, I'm sure he will throw these batteries in. It might be done by the time we get here tomorrow. Either way, let me throw these in our shop, and then we are heading down to our main shop. All right, guys, I'm down at our main shop now, and we have this F450 here. I've spoken about this in a past video. I'm just going to mention it briefly right now, we are selling this truck for $12,500. Comes with this Western plow on it. Let's see how big this is. It's an 8-foot pro plow, and then there's also a electric salt spreader on the bed. It is coming with both of those items on it. This is a Smith spreader. I'll have the tag right here if you want to do some research on it. I don't know how clear that's coming up, but it is a Smith spreader there. So this truck is for sale, as is $12,500. Everything you see on it is coming on it. I'll tell you how many miles are on it real quick. Actually, don't have the key. I do have the key. We have 124,756 miles on there. So if you're interested in this truck, let me know. I am going to make a full video. It might be my next video. I'll probably make it later today, of a full walk around, and we'll take it for a little ride in the parking lot here. Actually, I can go out on the street. We just don't have a valid inspection. The registration is still good till the end of the year. But anyway, that's the truck. If you're interested, leave a comment. Let me know. You can come and take a look at it, go for a test ride, whatever. I dropped the pieces I picked up from Caterpillar off right here. We're not doing anything with those today. And then we have this truck. This is my TerraStar. Rodrigo threw the plows on it and also put new batteries in it. So it should start up. There's the old batteries, but no more dead battery issue. We are going to throw a battery disconnect on this truck. Just not right now. It takes a little bit of time. We got to make wires for it and stuff. So when we have some downtime, starts right up. Brand new battery, so not surprised there. But let me go set the camera up and I'll show you guys the plows working, and then we're going to park this thing. So you might have noticed the front plow was not moving very fast. This truck is also running off a clutch pump. So the higher the RPMs, the faster the plow will move. But let's go. I don't know why I turned it off. Just grabbing the camera. Well, let's go get this thing out of here and parked in the row of trucks. Yelling at me. If you've never seen any of my videos, this garage door is super tight when we have the plows on these, well, the wing plows on these trucks. And I was a bit too far over. They got a truck back here. We're gonna have to move that truck for me to get out. Yeah, I can't get out. Ask one of those guys to move it. Cousin is here. What the hell are you doing here? Are you supposed to be in school?
Yeah.
What are you ditching?
Your boat.
That's why you're here?
I'm going.
Okay. Let me park this and then I'll move it. Oh, where the hell's the keys for the van? We were trying to drive it. Oh, you got it. Can I park? All right, I gotta play some musical chords real quick and then we'll get back to parking this thing. So I'll show you real quick. We have it pretty much up to the door. I could go like maybe 8 inches closer, but we do like to sneak by here. So if I put it any closer, you're definitely not sneaking by. The main reason we don't like parking our plow trucks here is because it blocks our mailbox end. Obviously, we don't want to upset the mailman at all. But coming down this line, we have the Oshkosh, which really could move. 2 loaders are going to be working here. Actually, the 950, I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing with that. I know this machine here is what I bought the pieces for today. We are going to try and put a plow on the front of this thing. The pins on this, I'll try and get a shot. You can see go straight down, lock through the square holes on there, which is a different coupler than, let's say, this machine. The pins on this one go in and out like that. So obviously different setup, but we do have a salt loader here somewhere. Here it is. This is our main salt loader. That's my father's truck, which if you guys follow my videos, you know he doesn't use it. So we really should move that one. This is Rodrigo's truck. This is our salt loader. So this thing can't go anywhere. This trailer, we don't really know where it came from. Somebody must have carried it by hand because the hitch is up to the curb. So we're gonna have to find a new home for this. Rodrigo's old truck down there, don't know what we're doing with that. That might be for sale, I'm not even sure. But these 2 cars, actually this is one of our guys' cars. The other car down there is one of the people that work next to us. It's kind of a tricky scenario here with parking in this complex. It's like first come first serve. So really when they go home for the night, we're gonna have to steal these parking spots and get our trucks in here. But let me grab the key for our Freightliner. It's down in the circle. We are running it tomorrow. My uncle is bringing it up to our Orange County yard, so I need to test it and just make sure everything is good on it. All right, change of plans. Actually, I am hopping back in my TerraStar and we are going to put the salt loader right here next to this 950 and park my truck down in the parking lot. now the mailman, actually I think it might be a lady, the mail lady will not be upset. Plenty of room. That was about as close as we could get without hitting it. Super close here. That is the problem with parking these trucks. We don't like to leave the wings up. A lot of them do have safety chains just in case they fall. Like mine's right here, gets hooked on this. But you always have the weight leaning on that side of the truck if your wing is up. So we like to put all of our wings down. But let's go take a walk up to the Freightliner real quick. All right guys, so we have our Freightliner parked down here, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen this plow. This is a ginormous Wausau plow. We also have our gate for our fence in Orange County. You might have heard me talk about that in past videos, but the gate got destroyed, and with all the work they're doing, we have this old gate here that we're going to give them and use for the new gate there, but we're also going to store this plow up there. So tomorrow my uncle is going to run this truck up to our Orange County yard. We're all working up there tomorrow, and we're going to get everything unloaded off of it. I just want to make sure it starts and there are no issues. We were dealing with a battery issue on that, so I really hope this thing will start. Otherwise, where's the key on here? Otherwise, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get electric all the way down here. It's got a decent amount of power. Let's see, will it crank? Oh, nice. I got scared for a second there. So we're gonna let this thing warm up, build up air, make sure there are no issues. I will move it a little bit just to make sure the brakes aren't frozen or anything, and he will not have to deal with anything while he is here alone tomorrow. So we're almost full of air, but the ABS light keeps flashing. I don't know if it is due to the air or not. That does not seem normal to me. I don't know why it's flashing. We'll see what happens when this thing is full of air. Just keeps going on and off. So there's the air. I just hit the brake pedal to release some air. Let it build up a little more. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Freightliner M2 flashing ABS light. So one thing on here says, turn ignition on, press brake pedal to the floor, hold for 10 seconds, then release. Crank truck should fix it. I think that is what I've done. So let's turn this off. Well, turn the ignition on, hold the brake pedal to the ground for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crank the truck. Oh. Did it fix it? That actually might have worked. Interesting. Nice. I guess we fixed it. Shout out to the internet. fine. Holding air, brakes are not frozen. Should be good to go. He'll have to do his pre-trip inspection tomorrow, and he should have no issues. We don't run this truck really much at all, so it kind of just sits here, but everything seems to be good. Hopefully that is the same scenario tomorrow. All right, so I know earlier I mentioned we were selling this truck for 10 grand, but after all the work we just put into it, I spoke to my father. He wants 12.5 for it as is with everything on it. So change of plans on the 10 grand mark, but 12.5 is not bad for what you're getting. We're not making the for sale video today. We are just bringing this thing outside, and then later in the week I'm gonna film the for sale video. Of course, this guy parked on my line, making it super tight here. Oh, I'll lock the door. He's gonna love it when he comes out here and can barely get inside his car. Maybe he'll learn how to park after that. But that is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below, and I'll be back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.